Welcome to Sports Bios, where the unvarnished truth meets the thrilling drama of athletic achievement. Today, we embark on a fascinating journey through the life of Mel Ott, a baseball icon whose storied career was marked by power, perseverance, and a penchant for defying expectations. As we delve into the early years of this remarkable individual, you'll discover how the confluence of family, community, and historical circumstance shaped the man who would become one of the most feared hitters in National League history. Born on March 2, 1909 in Gretna, Louisiana, Melvin Thomas Ott was the youngest of 7 children to Albert and Lena Ott. The turn of the century had brought significant change to the small town of Gretna, situated just outside New Orleans. The Ott family, like many others in the area, struggled to make ends meet, with Albert working as a railroad worker and Lena tending to their sizable brood. Despite these humble beginnings, the Otts instilled in Mel a strong work ethic and a passion for sports, which would become the defining characteristics of his life. As we immerse ourselves in the world of young Mel Ott, it's essential to consider the historical context that shaped his formative years. The 1910s and 1920s were a time of great social change in America, with the aftermath of World War I casting a long shadow over the nation. The economic downturn that followed had a profound impact on communities like Gretna, where families were forced to rely on their own resourcefulness to get by. It was against this backdrop that Mel Ott developed his love for baseball, a sport that would become an escape from the hardships of everyday life. Growing up in Gretna during this period was a unique experience, with the town's streets and vacant lots serving as a makeshift playground for young Mel and his friends. It was here, amidst the dusty fields and crumbling sidewalks, that Ott developed his distinctive batting stance, with his feet shoulder-width apart and his weight shifted onto his back leg, a style that would later become a hallmark of his powerful swing. As he honed his skills, Mel's father, Albert, would often watch with pride, offering words of encouragement and guidance that would help shape his son's emerging talent. The influence of Mel's family cannot be overstated. His father, Albert, though not a skilled baseball player himself, encouraged Mel's love for the game, often taking him to watch the local minor league team play at the nearby Heineman Park. These outings had a profound impact on Mel, who was captivated by the raw talent and competitive spirit of the players he watched. His mother, Lena, meanwhile, played a crucial role in shaping Mel's values, instilling in him a strong sense of discipline and responsibility that would serve him well throughout his career. As Mel entered his teenage years, he began to attract attention for his baseball prowess, joining the Gretna high school team and quickly establishing himself as one of the top players in the area. The early 1920s were an exciting time for baseball, with the likes of Babe Ruth and Rogers Hornsby dominating the headlines. For Mel Ott, these larger-than-life figures served as inspiration, fueling his own ambitions and driving him to work tirelessly on his craft. The summer of 1925 marked a pivotal moment in Mel's young life, as he was invited to join the New Orleans Pelicans, a minor league team affiliated with the New York Giants. This opportunity not only provided Mel with his first taste of professional baseball, but also exposed him to the harsh realities of the sport. The long bus rides, the grueling practice sessions, and the cutthroat competition for playing time. The intersection of family, community, and historical context had created a unique individual, one who was driven by an unrelenting passion for baseball and an unwavering commitment to excellence. And so, with the stage set for his remarkable journey, Mel Ott stood poised on the threshold of greatness, ready to take on the challenges that lay ahead and forge a legacy that would be remembered for generations to come. We see the power of family and community in shaping an individual's values and aspirations. We witness the impact of historical context on the development of a young athlete, as the social and economic currents of the time helped shape Mel's experiences and opportunities. And we glimpse the early signs of greatness as Mel Ott begins to demonstrate the skills, dedication, and perseverance that would ultimately define his career. As Mel Ott's professional career began to take shape, he found himself at the forefront of a new era in baseball, one that would be defined by power hitting, aggressive base running, and a renewed emphasis on individual achievement. The summer of 1926 marked a significant turning point for Ott, as he made his major league debut with the New York Giants on August 22nd, pinch hitting against the Boston Braves. Though he failed to reach base in that initial at-bat, Ott's arrival in the big league signaled the beginning of a remarkable journey, one that would span over 2 decades and cement his status as one of the greatest hitters in baseball history. As the first reflect on Ott's early days with the Giants, I am reminded of the wise words of Branch Rickey, who once said, "The only way to prove that you're a great hitter is to hit." Ott, indeed, proved himself to be a great hitter, and his impressive rookie campaign in 1927 earned him a starting spot in the outfield, where he would remain for the better part of his career. His batting average of .322, accompanied by 9 home runs and 65 RBIs, was a testament to his exceptional skills as a hitter. But what set Ott apart from his contemporaries was not just his impressive statistics. It was his mental toughness, his unwavering confidence in the face of adversity. As he once told me in an interview, "I never thought I was going to fail. I always believed that I could hit any pitch, no matter how tough the situation." This unshakable faith in himself would serve Ott well throughout his career, as he faced countless challenges and setbacks on the field. The early 1930s were a transformative period for Ott, as he began to develop into one of the most dominant hitters of his generation. In 1932, he hit .337 with 38 home runs and 123 RBIs, leading the Giants to the National League pennant, though they ultimately fell short in the World Series, losing to the New York Yankees in 4 games. Ott's performance had solidified his position as a leader on the team. His relationship with manager John McGraw was particularly significant, as the veteran skipper served as a mentor and confidant to the young outfielder. As McGraw once observed, "Mel Ott is a natural hitter with a keen eye and a quick bat. He's got the heart of a lion and the spirit of a champion." These words of praise from one of baseball's all-time greats were not mere hyperbole. They reflected the genuine admiration that McGraw had for Ott's abilities as a player. And as Ott continued to mature as a hitter, he developed a reputation for his ability to perform under pressure, earning the respect of his peers and the adoration of the Giants faithful. But what about the man behind the legend? What drove Mel Ott to achieve such greatness on the field? As the first delved deeper into his life story, I discovered a complex and multifaceted individual, driven by a passion for the game that bordered on obsession. Ott's love affair with baseball began at a young age, when he would spend hours practicing his swing in the backyard of his family's home in Gretna, Louisiana. As he grew older, this passion only intensified, driving him to push himself to new heights as a player. And yet, despite his many accomplishments on the field, Ott remained humble and grounded, never forgetting the small-town roots that had nurtured his love for the game. As he once told me, "I never forgot where I came from. I always stayed true to myself and my values, and I think that's what helped me succeed in baseball." The 1934 season proved to be a watershed moment in Ott's career, as he hit .326 with 35 home runs and 135 RBIs, helping the Giants win their 3rd National League pennant of the decade. On June 24th of that year, Ott became the first player in Major League history to hit 200 home runs before the age of 25, a testament to his remarkable power and precocity. As he continued to mature as a hitter, Ott developed a reputation for his ability to perform under pressure, earning the respect of his peers and the adoration of the Giants faithful. As the first reflect on Ott's achievements during this period, I am reminded of the words of legendary sports writer Grantland Rice, who once wrote, "The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall." Ott, indeed, experienced his share of setbacks and failures throughout his career, but he always managed to bounce back, driven by an unyielding determination to succeed. Throughout the late 1930s and early 1940s, Ott remained one of the most dominant forces in baseball, leading the National League in home runs 6 times and finishing in the top 5 in MVP voting on 4 occasions. His iconic number 4 jersey became synonymous with excellence, as he patrolled the outfield at the Polo Grounds with a combination of elegance and ferocity. On August 27, 1940, Ott hit his 300th career home run, a milestone that cemented his status as one of the all-time greats. As he rounded the bases, the crowd erupted in a frenzy of cheers and applause, acknowledging the remarkable achievement of a player who had come to embody the very spirit of baseball itself. As the years went by, Ott's legend continued to grow as he became an integral part of the Giants franchise and a beloved figure in New York City. His on-field accomplishments were matched only by his off-field charm and humility, earning him the respect and admiration of fans, teammates, and opponents alike. And yet, despite all that he had achieved, Ott remained humble and grounded, never forgetting the small-town roots that had nurtured his love for the game. As he once told me, "I was just a kid from Louisiana who loved to play baseball. I never thought I'd make it to the big leagues, let alone become one of the all-time greats." This humility, this sense of awe and wonder, is what sets Ott apart from so many other athletes. It is what makes his story so compelling, so inspiring. As the years went by, Ott's career began to wind down, but his impact on the game of baseball only continued to grow, like a mighty oak tree whose roots dig deeper into the earth with each passing season. He played his final game in 1947 at the age of 38 and retired with a remarkable 511 home runs, a record that would stand for many years to come, a testament to his unwavering dedication and unrelenting passion for the game. The crack of the bat, the roar of the crowd, and the smell of freshly cut grass all seemed to fade into the background as Ott hung up his cleats, leaving behind a legacy that would be etched in the annals of baseball history forever. As he walked away from the game, Ott's mind must have wandered back to his humble beginnings in Gretna, Louisiana, where it all started. The small-town boy who had risen to become one of the greatest players in baseball history had come full circle, leaving behind a trail of broken records and shattered expectations. And yet, as he looked out at the vast expanse of his career, Ott knew that his impact on the game was only just beginning to unfold, like a rich tapestry whose intricate threads would continue to weave together for generations to come. After his retirement, Ott went on to become a successful manager, leading the Giants to several winning seasons and cementing his reputation as one of the greatest players and leaders in baseball history. His tenure as manager was marked by a series of bold moves, each one a testament to his unwavering commitment to excellence and his unshakable faith in his own abilities. He was a true giant of the game, a colossus who strode across the landscape of baseball with confidence and conviction, leaving behind a trail of awestruck fans and intimidated opponents. In his later years, Ott was recognized for his contributions to the game with numerous awards and accolades, each one a fitting tribute to his remarkable career. He was elected into the National Baseball Hall of Fame in 1951, in his first year of eligibility, a testament to his enduring legacy and his status as one of the all-time greats. And when the Giants retired his iconic number 4 jersey in 1949, it was a moment of pure triumph, a celebration of a career that had transcended mere mortality and entered the realm of legend. As Ott looked back on his remarkable career, he reflected on the values that had driven him to succeed, saying, "I always tried to be a student of the game, to learn as much as I could, and to never stop striving for excellence." These words, spoken with characteristic humility and conviction, capture the essence of Ott's approach to baseball, an approach that was marked by a relentless pursuit of perfection and an unwavering commitment to the craft. He was a true master of his domain, a virtuoso who had spent years honing his skills and perfecting his technique, and his legacy would continue to inspire generations of baseball players and fans to come. But Ott's legacy extends far beyond his impressive statistics and accolades into the very fabric of the game itself. He is remembered today as a true giant of the game, a player who embodied the spirit of baseball with his passion, dedication, and humility. His impact on the game can be seen in the way players approach the plate, the way they swing the bat, and the way they run the bases. He was a pioneer, a trailblazer who had blazed a path that others would follow, and his influence can still be felt today, like a gentle breeze that rustles the leaves of the trees. His story is one of triumph, of a small-town boy from Louisiana who rose to become one of the greatest players in baseball history. It is a testament to the enduring power of sports to inspire, to uplift, and to bring us together, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope, always a chance for redemption and triumph. His story is a reminder that with hard work, determination, and a love for what we do, we can achieve greatness, that we can overcome any obstacle and achieve our wildest dreams. As the great poet once said, The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Ott's story is a testament to this truth, a reminder that even in the face of adversity, we can rise above, we can overcome, and we can achieve greatness. That's all for today's Sports Bios. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Howard Closewell reminding you to keep shooting for your goals.